Ladies and gentlemen, Marlin Stutzman and family. Let's give a rousing welcome. Go Marlin! Go Marlin! Go Marlin! Go Marlin!
Thanks, Steve. Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everybody in this room. We couldn't do it without you. And so many family. Come on over. Come on over. Got so many family here and supporters here. Tell you, how about a great Republican night tonight? I think Washington's going to hear us loud and strong. Republicans coming out all over the country. It's a great night for us as Republicans. Thank you to you guys. There's so many people I want to thank. And can you all hear me in the back? Is that any better? Can you hear me back there? First of all, I want to thank all of our volunteers, our staff. I tell you, we had a great group of people making phone calls, going door to door, doing everything that it takes to win campaigns. And I tell you, we couldn't have done it without you. It's great to work alongside so many great people who've just committed themselves over the last couple of weeks, worked tremendously hard. I see a lot of tired faces, but we crossed the finish line, and we crossed the finish line strong tonight, and it's thanks to those people who are willing to do that. Thank you. Thanks to each of the county chairs. Steve Shine, thank you. Great party. Appreciate everybody across the district. We were up in Elkhart County. We stopped in LaGrange, and people are thrilled and they're excited about the change that we need to take to Washington to stop them from changing America and get back to the conservative principles that we as Republicans believe in. You know, it's so encouraging to see such the turnout all across this country, the turnout in this district in particular. And I was thinking about what to say tonight. I was doing some reading this afternoon, and I come across this quote, and I think it represents and explains the situation for us, is this. It says, adversity caused some to break and others to break records. Well, I think today conservatives are breaking records, and we will not take it from Washington anymore, and that this adversity is causing us to wake up and take our country back. That I read from a gentleman named Abba Iban, and he's an Israeli diplomat, and he said this: men and nations behave wisely once they've exhausted all other alternatives. Well, folks, I say to those in Washington, it's time to behave wisely because the American people don't want any more of their alternatives. It's time to get back to fiscal responsibility. It's time to get back to the conservative principles that made the Republican Party great. It's time to get back to the conservative principles that made America great. And you know what, folks? We have a lot of work in front of us. This is not the end. It's the end of a campaign, but it's the beginning of a lot of work for all of us. All of us as Americans have a responsibility tonight and over the next several weeks and months and years, because the national debt that we face is tremendous. The jobs that we're losing in this country is because of failed government policies. The people in this country are resilient, and that's what I saw today, was that people across this country and across this district stood up loud and strong, and they were resilient because we are a patient people, but sometimes the patience that we display is to our detriment. And thankfully, this 2 years, this election day couldn't get here fast enough for us. And we did. We took advantage of it. We're going to send conservatives to Washington, D.C. We're going to get back to work. We're going to get fiscal sanity back in Washington, D.C. We're going to get those who are going to stand up for the Constitution and stand up for the American people. And I'm thrilled to be a part of that tonight. And thanks to you all. I just want to introduce real quickly the people that mean so much to me. My wife, Christy, who I couldn't have done this without. She is a major part of all of this. Our son Peyton, who still has forgiven me for taking his money away from him on the toll road, and we paid him back. We settled up, right? And then our youngest son, Preston. Can you say hi, buddy? These are the joy of my life. My mom and my dad are here with me tonight. My dad, Albert. My mom, Sarah. Brother-in-law, Gabe. Sister-in-law, Wendy. My sister, Lynette. Brother-in-law, Tim. My brother, Matt. His wife, Elizabeth. Chris and his wife, Krista. And it's just a thrill to have a family that's so supportive, and I couldn't do it without each and every one of you. I wanted to say quick thanks to our staff. Rob, our campaign manager, did a great job. Honey Storley, Justin, Luke, Brian, Dan, all of you. Roger, we've had so many great people working with us, and it's all because we work together as a team, because it's not about one person, it's about each and every one of us in this room tonight. So thanks so much for your support. God bless you. Let's go to Washington and change Washington.